Okay, Roger, I have a smile on my face. I think I told you the rabbit, I found your rabbit. He was outside the Health Park Hospital on the grass out there, and he was there almost every day that I stopped there. And I think he still is. So if you go looking for him, that's probably where you can find him. Brian, K4, KFF, comments and trivia questions.
Good morning to everyone on the net. K4 KFF from Alva, where it's probably warming up today. Was outside on the front of the house, and there's a preserve behind the bottom, and I heard the biggest ruckus I'd ever heard coming out of there, and saw a big tree shaking. So I don't know what was going on back there, but I hope somebody didn't get tangled up in my illegal wires back there. K4 KFF back to net, false.
Back to net, false. Okay. No, I got it. Well, I hope you didn't get tangled up in your wires either. That's going to put a damper on your HF activities if it has. Lang, NT4TS, good morning, sir.
Well, let me start off by saying good morning, one and all. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Don't want to make an announcement until I talk to Steve, but well, we'll get to it. The SCT is going to be on June 8th, either 7 or 7:30 to be determined. So everybody look forward to that. And I gotta find out what's going on with our bank changeover. Very interesting, but not very happy. So, NT4TS. Oh, WPX contest starts tonight at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I forget which it is. But my TikTok will tell me when the time comes. But WPX tonight. Fun contest. They all are. NT4TS. Yes, another contest. Good day.
Oh, okay, Lang, good morning. At 7 o'clock. You apparently have forgotten the phone conversation. You called and asked me about that, and I said, yep, fine, 7 o'clock is good. We'll do it instead of the Aries Alert Net that night. So, given that, I will send out an announcement of that fact. And you were going to send me an email with anything else that you wanted included in the announcement. So please do that when you get a chance. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Ginny was in and out. John was in and out. NG2F. Mike, your turn for comments. Go ahead, sir.
NG2F, very good morning to you, Steve. Nice to hear that you're back in full force. Sorry about the circumstances that led you there, but glad to have you back. Some good news. The Gulf Coast NTS trading net is going to receive official status with the ARRL. And it will meet every evening at 8 o'clock on the 14682 repeater. On evenings when the Aries Alert Net meets, the net will convene when the Aries Alert Net has completed. Apart from that, we are looking for net control stations for that net. If you're interested in picking one up, it'd be good to have you to give some training to the folks that aren't able to make it to the 10 a.m. net. Other than that, might look at that contest this weekend. So thanks, Lang, for the heads up. That's it for me. So back to that NG2F.
Okay, Mike, thanks for that. Did you say that that was going to convene at 8 p.m.?
Yeah, that's correct. And it will convene anytime following the Aries Alert Net. So if we're late, that's no big deal.
Okay, no problem. The ARRL alert that's at 7 p.m. and typically we're over by 7:15. I think the exception will be the 8th. The language talking about earlier when we're going to conduct an informal SET, and that'll start at 7 o'clock. That might run past 8. That should be the only exception. Thank you, sir. This is W9GPI with the Southwest Florida Traffic Net. This morning, I hope everybody is having a good day. Let's see, Lori was in and out. Jim, K4MCG was in and out. Ed, K9GZT was in and out. That brings us to Frank, KB4VU for comments. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Frank here, Southwood Myers, operating off a handheld into about a 4 dB gain vertical down the corner of Gladiolas and Winkler. Just checking in this morning. I've been very inactive for about 30 plus years, so just picked up a little handheld last week and kind of getting back into it a little bit.
All right, Frank. Well, welcome back to the hobby and to this great group of people we have in Lake County. I think you're going to enjoy it. And that handheld with that antenna is doing a great job into the repeater. I am impressed. All right, sir. Let's see. Rich, KR4PI. Good to hear you this morning, sir. How are you?
Well, we're on the mends again, and things are getting a little better. It's always amazing to me when you're under the weather how much stuff piles up on your desk that you need to get done. So that's where we find ourselves today, trying to dig out from underneath the avalanche of stuff on the desk. Everyone have a great day today. KR4PI.
Okay, Rich, glad you're doing better, and sorry that you were down there was a week. And hang in there, buddy. We'll be talking to you. Let's see, Robert, KM4OWA. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Net Control and everyone on the net. The KM4OWA base. I'm working off my Go box, which I'm glad I have. It's doing a nice job. And wait for my new furniture. Should be here any minute. KM4OWA base. Thank you very much. Back to Net Control.
Okay, Robert, good morning to you. The Go box sounds really good this morning. Let's see, KJ4VDL was in and out. KC9KFL Pat was already reporting, which brings us to the, let's see, how am I going to say this? W4LWZ Larry, who has been at Dayton and probably has a lot of stories to tell. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, Steve and the group. Here's W4LWZ. Yep, you're right. I've got a few stories to tell. It was, as always, a great handvention. Lots of new equipment to look at and toys to play with and so on. Even bought a few things. And thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a long ride back yesterday. We drove down Monday to Chattanooga. And I spent Tuesday and Wednesday getting my nephew's station back on the air. It seems that something I'd never seen before. His rotor wasn't working. The antenna was blowing around up there. We got the tower down. All 4 bolts holding the rotor to the mounting plate were gone. So the whole rotor and everything turned around. Managed to bolt it back down again, rewire it, and it just works fine. What else? We did some software fooling around with his rig, but he was on the air, and I'm glad of that. Yesterday, we had an 11-hour ride down from Chattanooga to Cape Coral, an hour of which we spent in Beacon Creek, north of Atlanta, because there was a major accident down the road in front of us. And that's about that. Looking forward to the Hamfest, had that on the brain. Looking forward to the field day meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So anybody interested in field day, please come to the field day meeting at the swap shop, 10 o'clock. Anyway, that's about all I've got. W4LW, is that back to that? Oh, and got to answer false for the trivia question.
Okay, copy that. Sounds like you had an interesting time, and also sounds as though you haven't quite recovered from it yet. So take care and do that. Understand about the traffic, but that's always tough. One tidbit for you, if you haven't heard, the June Aries Alert meeting is going to be held at the Cape Coral EOC, 7 p.m. usual time on Thursday, mind you, not Wednesday, but Thursday. If I recall, the date is the 16th. So put that in your planning calendar, and we'll talk about that some more later. Let's see. So that brings us to Larry, another Larry, KM4NCS. Your turn, sir. Go ahead.
This is KM4NCS. Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm getting my new IO headset today. I'm anxious to put that to use. I'll probably use it on the windmill net Sunday with Roger. The one they sent me was for computers, not for amateur radio. So, and they even deny, oh no, it'll work. No, it doesn't work with a 450D Yaesu. So, you know, this is, so anyways, but I called the company, Heil, and I talked to the production manager, and he said, no, you got the wrong one. So I got the new one coming today. Tomorrow I'm going to try to make it out to the swap shop. I think it's at 5840 Poetry Lane, North Fort Myers. If I'm wrong, somebody please chastise me. I'm going to head out to the Home Depot Hurricane Expo in Punta Gorda. They got a ham radio display. Let me drop this. They got a ham radio display out there, so I'm going to check that out too, and then I'm going to head over to the swap shop. And then June 9th, I'm going to upgrade my license. So I've been busy kind of preparing for that. So anyways, I hope everybody has a great Memorial Weekend. Remember our military families and men and women that served, and they've made us free, and we've enjoyed the life that we have today because of them. So anyways, everybody have a great weekend. This is KM4 NCS, back to net control.
Okay, Larry, quite a pile of things to keep track of there for a minute. But I'll take the last one and agree with you. Remind everybody that those who served have given us a great gift, and we have to make sure that we continue to appreciate the gift they've given us. Let's see, which brings us to Mike. Mike was in and out at 10OFF, and the last KA4EET was in with quick comments and then out. And that's the end of my list. If there's any other check-ins for the Southwest Florida Traffic Net this morning, before we shut this puppy down, I would appreciate hearing from you now. This is Net Control, W9GPI.
Net Control, this is KR4GED. No traffic at one announcement.
And a recheck from NG2F.